Hello, welcome back to another video. Today I have an art unboxing, and it's some art that I don't typically um, tend to gravitate towards. Uh, it's from a genre that I don't typically buy from, and it's from a new artist. Like, it's an artist that I don't have any of their art in my collection, and I don't do that a lot. I mean, there's some artists that I have latched onto that I will repeat purchases, but this is an artist that I've honestly never read outside of this issue. I've never read anything that that they drew. But the writer of this story is someone that is very successful, has worked on very popular DC books and Batman, and has found a lot of success in the indie scene uh, in the horror genre. So that is something that the new concept for this book was something that kind of spoke to me. I found very intriguing. So yeah, so that's what I have today. So let's get into that. Okay, so here's the art. We're gonna get it open, and then we'll talk about the what specifically spoke to me in the series and in this page specifically. So let's get this open. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Oh, this is a nice touch. A thanks so much, Carl note on there. That's always nice to see. Yeah, so that's fun. Let's see here. It is taped down strategically, so there we go. Okay. All right. Get that out of the way. Yeah, I like this. I mean, I know I say I found that I say that a lot when I open. It's like, oh, I like this. Well, like, of course I like it because I bought it. But I mean, I don't know, just things that come out of your mouth as you're opening something. All right, so almost there. That and one more, I think. Yeah. And then we gotta get it out of the bag because it's the artist included a copy of the actual issue, so that's always nice as well. That you can get that from the artist. Okay, bear with me. We're almost done. Okay, there we go. So I'll actually take the comic out first, and then so the comic is called The Deviant. It's written by James Tynion IV and art by Joshua Hixson. Now, what spoke to me about this series is it's a Christmas based horror story, and I just something resonated with me. Like, oh, I like that kind of cross holiday with horror. Halloween is one of my favorite movies of all time. So I just like the mashup of the idea of a horror tale set at Christmas. So yeah, starts out Chicago 2023. All right, so let's get to the art, and I'll tell you why specifically I bought this. Now, I don't typically do horror because I have young kids, and if I hang anything up in the house, I don't want it to be something that's really off-putting. That just seems I could have it in a portfolio and that'd be fine. But I just tend to not like more gruesome type pages. I don't tend to gravitate towards that. The Jonah Hex piece was the one who's getting shot in the face that I think I just opened up recently. That one I couldn't help it. It was just the deal was too good, and the art looked too good to pass up. But yeah, but anyway, so it's not something that I typically gravitate towards. All right, so the page that I bought is the introduction to the main protagonist of the series. It is Michael. It's a kind of a mood setting page. It's early on in the issue. It establishes that it's set at Christmas time, so you get the the mall Santa with the child, the kid crying. There's the photographer there, doing mall photos, and then you're introduced to Michael there. And I like this one because it's got like Christmassy elements to it. So it's kind of like could be a holiday display type piece of art that I can have on the wall, because I do like to kind of rotate things out just to keep things somewhat fresh. But anyway, so I like that it's set at Christmas, but then you can kind of tell that he's he's kind of in his own he's in his own head here, and you can tell that he's distracted, and it somewhat down. I like that juxtaposition of the holidays, and then that kind of there is the joy of Christmas, but a lot of times there's that kind of you get that Christmas holiday funk, and so that in itself is relatable. Not necessarily why he is kind of in a funk, but just as a piece of art, that the emotions that I get from this page is the the holidays, the joy mixed with the sometimes the sadness of the holidays. So yeah, so I really enjoy this page. Yeah, I mean it's like I said, it's not something that I have anything like this in the collection. I don't really have any holiday themed art. I don't have something from the horror genre. And some of the other art is really interesting. I like the design of the kind of the serial killer that is in this. There's some really kind of gruesome pages. But here, let me show you. Spoiler alert! I'll show you the end of the last page. But yeah, that I really like that. That's a creepy looking character. But anyway, so I didn't want to get anything with that character on it because of the reasons I gave previously. It's just not something that I would hang up in the house. So I didn't want to do that. But this I can see hung up on the wall around the holiday time. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, there's the look at the page again. Joshua Hixson, written by James Tynion IV, and I think this second issue comes out, I want to say next week. So yeah, it's I'm very interested so far in this title. I don't read a lot of horror, but like I said, the genre crossing of holiday and horror, I signed up for that. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.